boys' credit and Kate's. I always say boys, sorry Kate. They stuck to their guns, they worked hard. Some of the parents got a little bit irate with me keeping them late at training, but they worked hard, they deserved everything they got for the year. They got to the finals, and for all 11 that played in the finals, it was the first time for any of them. So I believe they've done a great job making it to the semi-finals. I'm as proud as it was won by the same lad. We all know who won it, Ryan. Well done, Ryan. He led by example this year. He led his trips well. He was always at the front, whether it be batting, bowling, fielding. He's won the aggregate with 262 runs and an average of 37.4. Man, a few words. Well, the other Sunday night he had a bit to say. Now to the prize that all juniors should be aspiring for, the Junior Cricketer of the Year Award, which we all know, those who were at the vote count know that it was won by, as I said earlier, led by example. One to look forward, Ryan Penn.
A few of the older guys around the club have been concerned that all the honour boards around the club rooms only reflect the history of the club for the senior level. So Neil, Stevens and Star and I put together and like to present this honour board for the club, and hope that in future years we can keep it up to date, and when these guys get older they can come back to the club and see that part of the team. On behalf of the Stevens and Tench families,
on behalf of the club, I'd like to thank Stevens and Tench family for that. It will be put up and kept up to date, no problem, with as much pride as we can muster in the club. What we'll do now, I think.
This is a different looking trophy, it's very nice. Youngest boy in the team, magnificent finish for the year, 30s, 40s, I think a 50 there, and then to back it up, 80 not out, sealed the game for us. Ryan Tench, well done.
Something that gives me very honoured to do so. Something this club doesn't give away easily. In fact, I feel very honoured to be able to do this because, as I said, it doesn't happen very often. But it goes to somebody who the committee believe strongly has done a heap of work for the club, been involved in the club for around 30 years, done approximately 13 years on committee. He's coached junior kids. He has also been a delegate at one time or another. He is also on the Wool Sports Committee and gives us our feedback in the Wool Sports Committee. Does a heck of a lot of work behind the scenes. He's here cooking our barbecues whenever I ask him to, whenever I ask him to do something he does it. Recipient of a life membership, Andy Team.
noticed that. Speak out, mate. I say I don't like making speeches when I don't know
What to say?
quite what to say when I haven't had a bit of time to work out. But as Ronnie said, I've been involved. I think I first came to the club, the young Hammy's father, Peter, first got me to the club in about 1973, 74, I think it was. And I was lucky off and on. I've had a few years off. We went to Perth for a couple of years, but I've been involved most of the time with the club, and I've seen this club grow into what it is today. When I first came to the club, it was nothing like this. We didn't have, certainly didn't have trophies like we have today, and we certainly didn't have meals for the best players and stuff like that. I think Peter was playing when I first came here, and Murray Leake was still playing then, and a few other blokes. I've seen some great players over the years: Deasons, the Colsons, the Leaks, the Stevensons, Dougie and Greg, Danny, and backwards, and plenty of other blokes. You could go on forever and ever and ever. I was never a great player. I always enjoyed when I did play. I think that I wasn't a great player, but I did hold a record once, well, 2 records in the same year actually.
Don't go to a vigil, mate.
No. The first one was I was playing in the B grade under Jerry Walsh down at Barn Heads, and everybody ever played at Barn Heads on their second ground. Essie Street makes it look, Essie Street's the MCG compared to Barn Heads second ground, it's so small. But I can't remember whether we'd already won the game or we'd already lost the game. But there was one over to go and Jerry threw me the ball. He said, "Oh, you might as well bowl the last over," and I didn't bowl very much at all. And the bloke on strike was a guy named Gordon Watson. I don't know, had a few laughs from the old bloke. Gordon was a bit like Dougie Stevenson. He worked on the assumption if he could hit a six, it saved running singles. And I knew this, and I thought, well, I'm not going to make a fool of myself there, so I'll keep the ball well up, keep it straight. You can't hit the sixes. So I bowled in the first one, beautiful ball, bang, over the head, 6. That's the first ball. Second ball, I thought, well, it's probably a fluke. So I'll do that again, and next ball, over my head, 6. So that's 12 off 2 balls. So I thought, well, I'll put one down the leg side. You can't. The leg might miss it. So next ball, third ball, down the leg side, 6 over square leg. So that's 18 off 3 balls. Fourth ball, I thought, well, I'll put it outside off stump. Perhaps his weakness is outside off stump. No, put it out off stump. 6 over point. I'm getting pretty pissed off by this. And even if it hit the ball to the fieldsman, they wouldn't have stopped because they were all rolling around laughing. The old one about, oh, he got rid of all the reds, now start trying the colours and all that sort of jokes are coming out. So the 5th ball, I did the same. I thought, well, I've got to put it on the wicket, so I put it on the wicket, bang, straight over the head again, so that's 30 off 5 balls. So I was that mad, I tried to do a bouncer, it slipped out of my hand, and it was a full toss, and he got a top edge, and it went about 30 yards in the air, and Peter Bruno caught it. So in 1 over, I had the figures of 1 over, no maidens, 1 wicket for 30. I don't know that record's ever been beaten. And also in the same year, I was stumped five. I think I was stumped 3 innings in a row, but 5 times in the season. I didn't like the spinners. I've spoken a lot about the past, but I think the future of this club is in the young guys, you know. You look around and there's Stevie there, and DJ, and Matthew Partridge and young Ryan. This is where the club needs to get behind these kids and not only teach them how to play cricket and win trophies. We all like to win trophies and we all like to win premierships. The club is what counts the most. We should teach these the morals of what's behind the club. I'm really honoured to win this. When you look up at the board, you see some of the names on there, Shrewsbury and close like that. I'll gladly give this trophy back to have the old mate standing here next to me. That can't be. So I'm really honoured to win this, and I appreciate it very much, and I promise that I'll be around